We're getting ready for September 14th, the one Floyd Money Mayweather, of course, taking on undefeated Saul Canelo Alvarez. Now, for those of you that are logged on right now to sports.show.com/live, thank you so very much. YouTube, Ustream, of course, goldenboypromotions.com. But we want to thank you so very much for being logged on right now to mayweatherpromotions.com to see your man, 44-0, 26 knockouts, Floyd Money Mayweather, who's going to be in the ring very shortly, will be arriving very shortly for your viewing pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. The Money team is here. IBF middleweight champion Ishe Smith is here. So many fighters are here. The media is here, and they're ready to see the one and only undisputed pound-for-pound king of boxing, Floyd Money Mayweather, for his media workout day. Now, if you haven't ordered this fight, please do so later today, later on this week. Tell your friends, tell your family. That's the only way they can watch this fight. If you're not joining us at MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, order this fight on Showtime pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. The reason being is that this fight sold out in less than 24 hours already. Record-breaking numbers, Callie.
Record-breaking.
Now, Callie, you are responsible for putting the One tour together. Do all the PR work for Floyd Money Mayweather since 2005. You're the president of Swanson Communication. Why is this fight the one? It's called the one, but it feels like the one. Callie, what does it feel like to you and why?
Listen, I think when they named the fight, they had something right off the break. Like, to think that they actually named it the one now and watching it unfold, it really is the one. This fight is huge. I can tell by every event that we do. The one tour was the biggest tour I've ever been on, and I've been on some big ones. The crowds were outstanding. The media turnout was great. Now we're here at Floyd's Media Day. This is definitely the biggest media day I've seen, even for Floyd Mayweather, in a long time. You see the gym is packed. There's cameras all over the place. People are here to see Floyd. He's going to give a great show tonight, but I think everybody realizes just how big this fight is, and I do believe it's going to break records.
Now, putting together a tour like the one, Callie, number one, I was being a part of that. Thank you, so it was an accomplishment. Going from city to city was 10 city.
Wait, I just found out Floyd's pulling up outside. So we're going to break away from here for 1 minute and catch Mayweather. We're going to give you a shot of Mayweather showing up. He's about to show up for his media day. We'll be right back at you. Okay?
And that's how live we are. Floyd Money Mayweather, ladies and gentlemen. Check him out.
I got to move. I got both.
Okay, we're going right in.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Oh, I bet.
Hey, Floyd, how are you? See you. We're good. All right.
Yeah.
Coming through, guys. I got him.
I got it. That's my guy.
Excuse me.
That's who's going to interview you first.
We're joined by undisputed pound-for-pound king of boxing, 44-0 Floyd Money Mayweather. Media workout arrival, getting ready for September 14th. The one, Saul Canelo Alvarez, takes on Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd, let me ask you this first. All this media here, all these people here to see you, Floyd, does it ever get old?
You know, this is my job. You know, this is what I chose to do. What else can I say? You know, I'm thankful. You know, without the media and all the fans, Floyd Mayweather wouldn't be where he's at today. So I'm thankful for the media and all the different, you know, the outlets, you know, to help me get to where I'm at today.
Now, people watching this right now on MayweatherPromotions.com, what can they expect to see their man, undisputed pound-for-pound king Floyd Money Mayweather, give them today?
You know, just a good solid workout. You know, it's not going to be a very, very long workout because I know today's media day, but I'm going to give him a solid, good, strong workout, you know, real quick. Do my interviews and, you know, go home and rest.
Floyd, yesterday I had an opportunity to be in Big Bear and see Saul Canelo Alvarez get his train on. Do you watch things like that? Do you see anything in Saul Canelo Alvarez, seeing him train? Do you see anything in Canelo that may be special where, hey, I'm seeing him train, I got to watch out for this?
Well, you know, Canelo Alvarez, he's a solid competitor. He's tough. You know, he's 42-0, so it's obvious he done something right, you know, to get to this point. So, you know, he's a guy I know that I can't overlook. So I got to continue to, you know, for the next, I guess, 2.5 weeks, push myself, continue to work hard, and just listen to the game plan that my dad has.
Now, Floyd, I got to say this. Floyd Mayweather, you're never scared to hold your tongue. You're never scared to answer questions. Yesterday, I asked Oscar De La Hoya, president of Golden Boy Promotions, who's the one? How does he see this fight going? His comment was, Floyd Money Mayweather will be getting knocked out before 8 rounds. And if he doesn't see that happen, he'll be very shocked. Anything you'd like to say about that comment that Oscar De La Hoya said yesterday?
Well, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know, last time I checked, everyone had a game plan to beat Floyd Mayweather. My job is to go out there and just execute the game plan and do what I do best. Oscar said he was going to knock me out also. So, and you seen what happened in that fight. So people are entitled to their own opinion. People can say what they want to say. My job is to be the best I can be and continue to work hard.
Floyd, quickly, sports.show.com/live, YouTube, Ustream, goldenboypromotion.com, mayweatherpromotions.com. What do you want to say to all the fans streaming live right now to watch undisputed pound-for-pound king of boxing, undefeated Floyd Money Mayweather? Talk to your fans right now. Let them know.
I want to thank the fans, you know, for supporting me for 17 years. It's truly been a blessing. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank the media. I want to thank Showtime. I want to thank Mayweather Promotions. I want to thank Leonard Ellaby. And thank everybody for just supporting me. You know, you guys still behind me, and that made me want to work that much harder.
Floyd, what was that tour like, the one, man? What did it feel like going from city to city, man, just promoting this fight? Was that amazing to you, man? Do you also see it like the fans and everybody else being the champion of the world? Do you see it that way?
The tour, it was a crazy tour. You know, it was a tour that started in New York and ended in Los Angeles. It was a wild tour. It was great. Of course, it was great for both competitors. It was great for myself. It was great for Canelo Alvarez, you know, to go embrace the fans, you know, all over the nation. And we also had a chance to go down to Mexico, and I had a lot of fans in Mexico, which is a great thing. And Canelo, he's a solid competitor. What else? And it's gonna be a good fight.
Floyd, last question, man. I don't need to ask you why you took this fight. You're the undefeated pound-for-pound king of boxing, and it's no doubt that you have faced every single competitor that has came your way. But do you feel that Canelo may have taken this fight a little too soon?
I don't know. Like I said in previous interviews, he's banking on his youth. And of course, I believe in my experience. I'm banking on my experience. I have a lot of experience in championship fights. And I just tell anybody that's tuning in, that's been following the one, look at his resume and look at my resume and see what you come up with.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Pound for pound, 44-0. Ladies and gentlemen, Floyd Money Mayweather.
I've been in the sport 17 years now. Still dedicated to my craft. I want to go out there and perform and look well.
Talk about the age. I was joking with Letterman. I said, "Where's the old man?"
Well, I don't really think age play a factor. We just have to see. I think, age didn't play a factor in my last, couple fights. So I don't really think age will play a factor. My job is to go out there and beat Floyd Mayweather and be the best that I can be.
You went toe-to-toe with Cotto. Their camp is kind of saying you might run from this one. Can they talk you out of your game plan, or what is the game plan for this?
Well, I don't really listen to trainers, other trainers. My job is to focus on my trainer, which is my father, Floyd Mayweather. And we got a tremendous game plan. Our game plan is to be smart, be first, and win.
Do you want to finish him, though?
Of course. I think, every fighter has a weakness. If he had a draw before, he's 42-0, but he got a draw. It's Floyd Mayweather, 44 wins. No losses, no draws. So we'll just see how the fight play out. Come September 14th. But I know that he's a young, strong competitor that I can't overlook. Take my time, stay focused, and be me.
Floyd, how would you compare this guy with the last 3 or 4 fights?
I can't really say. He's a guy that likes to box, and he's extremely young, and he's making on his youth. Me and myself, I have a lot of experience. So I know how it is when it's a fight of this magnitude. So I'm just going to be Floyd Mayweather and do what I do best.
17 years. It's like it's like you're unstoppable. What is that?
I don't know. I'm blessed. I guess I'm blessed. But the fans, the different media outlets over the years, and just hard work and dedication, that's why I'm where I'm at today.
What is it about Canelo that bothers you a little bit?
Nothing bothers me about no opponent. One thing I can do, I can make adjustments better than any other fighter. So September 14th, day one, Mayweather versus Canelo. I'll go out there and be at my best.
Well, you talk about the weight difference, and he's going to come out much bigger than you on fight night.
I truly believe in skills. It's really not about the weight. It's about the skills. And skills pays the bills. It's not about weight. The weight can't fight for you. Actually, sometimes putting on a lot of weight after the weigh-in can slow you down and make you sluggish. So we'll just see.
Well, you ever look at yourself as, I don't want to say a savior for boxing, but a guy who's actually doing some real good things for the sport?
I'm the face of boxing, and I'm happy that I was able to transcend and change the sport in a total different way. At one particular time, I believe in the late 70s and the 80s, all the way to the 90s, it was all about the heavyweights, and then I came in and brought attention to the small guys. So I think I've done a lot. I think I've done a lot for the sport of boxing, and the sport of boxing done a lot for me. I have to thank Showtime and C.T.S. They've done a tremendous job.
You could have picked anybody to fight. What was it that intrigued you about Canelo and said, I want to do this guy?
Oh, he's a solid competitor. I always want to, fight the best. And he agreed to random blood and urine testing. I agreed to random blood and urine testing just to clean up the sport of boxing. Just to show the world that my sport is clean. And you have two athletes competing at the top, but they're doing it in a great manner, in a good manner, as far as cleaning up the sport, and both athletes are clean.
Well, it's been a while since you fought twice in 1 year. Just talk about taking on that challenge.
It's good. I think I'm sharp. I've been boxing a lot of rounds, and actually, this is one of my best training camps so far. So I'm happy to be getting right back in there. I believe I'm going to be a lot sharper this fight than I was the last fight.
Hey, what's his beef with you and UFC champ Anderson Silva, or former champ?
I don't even know about no beef with Anderson Silva. I don't even know Anderson Silva. I heard his name a couple times, and that's about it.
He was talking about you on the radio, said he doesn't respect what you do.
He's entitled to his own opinion. Anderson Silva is entitled to his own opinion. I don't really even know this guy. So, like I said before, that happens when you're at the top. Things like that happen. People will always shoot shots at you, but my job is to continue to do me, stay focused, and go out there and be the best Floyd Mayweather.
How about the new Floyd Mayweather? Kind of more low-key, enjoying. Tell me a little about it.
The new, I don't know. I've been the same Floyd Mayweather for 36 years, so it's not the new Floyd Mayweather. It's just that it is what it is. I've faced the best in the sport before. I know what it takes when a fight of this magnitude, and I'm dedicated to my craft.
Well, when you look at it, a lot of people mention that will Floyd fight Canelo, will he take this guy? Kind of what's next after this? I mean, you're like, what is that?
I really don't know what's next. The only thing we can do is just keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. We don't know who's next, but I'm pretty sure it's another young, tough, hungry fight out there that we can face.
Today's the 50th anniversary.
I'm saying, I think.
Martin Luther King's speech. When you think of civil rights and how far things have come, what thoughts do you have?
Martin Luther King, true leader. Icon, legend. Words can't explain it. Words can't explain the things that Martin Luther King did for this country, for this world. So, more power to the King family. There's nothing but love over here. They want emotions.
I guess when you look at your own life, I mean, you got to credit guys like that have made
absolutely. Martin Luther King. The reason why a lot of athletes like myself is where we at today. So it's a great thing. It's a great thing.
Thanks for seeing me.
Leonard.
Incredible again. It's a huge win. Do you still get excited, nervous about a big fight like this?
Are you ready? It's just another fight for me. I've been here before. I know what it takes when it's a fight of this magnitude. My job is just to stay focused and be Floyd Mayweather.
At 36 years old, you have fought and beaten the best, the biggest names in boxing.
Hey, your friend Tattoo Media workout for Floyd Money Mayweather is going down. We're live wherever you are tuned in right now. sports.show.com/live, YouTube, Ustream, goldenboypromotions.com, mayweatherpromotions.com. Thank you so very much for being logged on. I'm joined by CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Alabi. How you feeling today, Leonard?
Great. Another big event come September 14th.
Why so big? Why all the media? Why the tour? Why is this fight so special, Leonard?
Because this is the fight that the fans want. In my opinion, I think this fight will be the biggest fight in the history of the sport. The fans demanded this fight, and this is the fight that Floyd wanted.
Now, we don't have to ask why Floyd took this fight. Floyd is the pound-for-pound king of boxing, undefeated, 44-0, 8-time world champion, 5 different weight classes. But let me ask you this, Leonard. Does him taking this fight, there's no reason to ask that. He's the best in the world. He's going to take the best, and he's going to fight the best, and that's what Floyd's always done. Do you feel like Canelo may have taken this fight a little too early?
Well, that question will be answered come the night of September the 14th. He's a tremendous fighter. He has a tremendous following, and I think now is the right time for this fight to happen. This is he's coming off a big victory against Austin Trout, and obviously Floyd's coming off a tremendous performance against Robert Guerrero. So, like I said, this is the one.
Why do you believe fans and boxing fans believe in Canelo so much to be the one to finally give Floyd Mayweather his first L? What is it about Canelo that you think that is taking him to this next level to actually even be in this position to fight Floyd at such a young age?
Well, I'm not going to say boxing fans. I'll say the Hispanic fans. There's a difference. The diehard boxing fans, they feel one way. The Hispanic/Mexican fans feel another way. He's the biggest star in his country, Mexico, and they're going to support him. It just comes down to demographics. That's really what it comes down.
Yesterday I had a chance to be in Big Bear and actually witness Canelo train. Is there anything, as the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, you're in the ring with Floyd, you train with Floyd, I mean, you are with Floyd Mayweather all day, and you're actually able to see Floyd train and do what he does. Is there anything that you've seen in Canelo where you're like, hey Floyd, check this out on this guy, he does this, or he moves like this? Do you see Canelo training as well?
Yeah, I've watched quite a bit of footage for him. He's obviously fought on a few of our undercards, and I've approved his opponents, so I know exactly what he's bringing to the table. Like I say, he's a tremendous fighter, but it's a whole nother level fighting Floyd.
I got to ask you this, Leonard. There's always a little controversy and Floyd's never scared to hold his tongue. The money team's never scared to bite their tongue. Yesterday, I had an opportunity to interview president of Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya, and I asked him, how do you see this fight going? Give me your prediction on the fight. Obviously, he's going with Canelo, of course. He says that Canelo's going to win, but it's how he said he's going to win. Oscar was very dominant in the way he said, if Canelo doesn't knock out Floyd Mayweather in less than 8 rounds, I'll be very shocked. What does Leonard Alabi, CEO of Mayweather Promotions, think about something like that? The president of Golden Boy Promotions says, Oscar De La Hoya.
Well, the fans don't even believe that. I mean, they know that Oscar's his promoter, and that's what he's supposed to say. I mean, did he knock out Austin Trout?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go back and you look at all the fights that he's had, he's coming along at the right time. They moved him along really well. It's a whole different ball game with fighting Floyd. When this kid, when he first turned pro, Floyd already had 34 pro fights. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that tells you everything you need to know.
I love how watching All Access Floyd's like, I'm old enough to be Canelo's daddy now. So it's like, yeah, Floyd has already built his resume long before. Now, let me ask you this. Come September 14th, Leonard Alabi, do you see more superior defense or more superior offense out of Floyd Mayweather?
Well, I think you're going to see a combination of both. I think it'll be a tremendous fight, and the fans, I mean, they're the winners. I think the fans will definitely see Floyd Mayweather at his best. I mean, an active Floyd Mayweather, wow.
And I know you have a birthday coming up too, man. So happy early birthday. Leonard Alabi, CEO of Mayweather Promotions. Thank you so very much. Hey, you're watching Media Workout, the one and only pound for pound king of boxing, Floyd Money Mayweather. Stay tuned.
Steve, send the mic. Send the mic. Send it.
Best of luck.
Okay, wait, just let them cool. You're going to share.
Oh, big
All these
time,
guys
big
are
time.
behind you.
Totally.
That's my guy.
Over here, let Steve in.
I think I'm gonna be a lot sharper. You know, I think I'm gonna be a lot sharper. Training camp has went tremendous. Actually, this is one of the best training camps I had in probably since 2005. So I can't wait to get out there and compete and test my skills against this young guy. I feel good. I'm still hungry. I'm ready to go out there and give the fans excitement. That's what it's about.
Floyd, how much carryover was there from the Guerrero fight in terms of your sharpness?
Actually, the first day back in training camp, we got right back to sparring. We got right back to boxing, which is a good thing. And I think my first day back, I boxed 7 rounds. So, you know, as of right now, I feel good. training camp has went smooth, and my dad is happy, Leonard's happy, Al's happy. So, of course, it's about me being happy first, and I'm very happy.
When did you have to run during the fire up at Mount Charleston? You always run up there. You couldn't run during the fire. When did you do the running?
Oh no, I run everywhere. You know, I run in different places. If it's Mount Charleston, we run in Mount Charleston. If it's Summerlin, if it's Henderson, if it's Southern Highlands, you know, we run everywhere. If we run in the inner city, we just like to, like I said before, we like to make sure that our conditioning is real good, and we like to keep our team very, very close.
So that wasn't a problem then?
Absolutely not.
Floyd, what is your reaction to Oscar De La Hoya's comments that he says that he feels he'd be surprised if you weren't knocked out by the 8th round? What's your reaction to those comments?
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know, I faced Oscar De La Hoya, and I was victorious. So he's entitled to his own opinion. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Do you think this is the toughest fighter you fought, say, in the last several years, or how would you gauge Canelo?
I can't really say at this particular time. You know, we wake up feeling different every day. And do I feel I'm the best in the sport? Absolutely. Do I feel I'm going to win September 14th? Absolutely. But am I fighting a guy that's just a pushover? I don't think so. He's young, he's strong, he got good boxing skills, so we'll just see how the fight play out.
You've been one to make predictions in the past. You've even predicted knockouts in the past. Any predictions for this fight?
I just want to make sure that he's I want him to be in tremendous shape, and let's get the fans and the media and everybody around the world what they want to see. A great night of boxing.
And yesterday at his camp, Floyd, I mean, it seemed pretty clear from his trainers and him that he's pursuing a knockout. When you hear that, do you get excited? Do you say that's exactly what I want to hear?
Well, you know, I just look at, you know, all you got to do is look at some of the opponents that he's faced in the past. You know, I don't really know, you know, too many opponents that he's faced in the past, but a lot of guys went the distance with him. And we're not talking about guys that's on the A list or B list. We're talking about D fighters and C fighters. You know, they were able to go to the 8th round and 9th round. He was getting hit with numerous shots. So, you know, as far as with me, you know, I use certain angles. I got a lot of experience in big fights. So it's going to be a little bit different for him when it's at this level.
How much do you think the experience thing is going to matter?
I mean, you can see in the last fight, you know, with the Robert Guerrero fight. He thought it was just going to be easy because I think that a lot of times people look at, you know, fighters look at me on the outside and say, it can't really be that difficult. But once you get inside that ring, or you get into, I call it the square circle. Once you get inside that square circle, it's totally different.
Floyd, you have a history of fighting Mexican fighters on these big holidays. Canelo arguably has the biggest following of any of them. How hostile do you expect the arena to be as far as the Mexican support for your opponent for this fight?
I don't really know who, out of the Hispanic and the Mexican and the Latin fighters, I don't know who has the biggest following. But if I had to say so, I would say probably Marquez, because he has accomplished more, and he's done a lot for the sport of boxing. And so I don't think, you know, so I don't really just want to just say Canelo has a bigger following. If I had to say so, I would say Marquez.
One of the things that we've talked about before is how deliberate you've been in selecting your opponents throughout your career. This guy jumps right into, at 23 years old, taking on Floyd Mayweather. If you were him, would you have made a similar move? And do you think it's a move that's based solely on greed?
I can't really say, but I think that sometimes, you know, of course, people want that #1 spot. Not just #1 at their weight class, but they want to be known as the best in the sport. They want all the attention. They want